change this. Oh, there we go. I guess I can move this out the way. Oops, 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 oops. About 2 minutes, and we will begin. I recommend if you have pillows, you can grab pillows because you're going to be sitting mostly. Actually, where's my pillow? So everyone take a seat. We're gonna do some breathing exercises throughout the asana practice because the breathing practices are just as important, if not even more. It really helps bring balance and it cleanses and it helps with your posture. So just really checking in with your body and helping you connect your body and your mind. You're gonna do a breathing practice known as the Nadi Shodhana. This, I like to refer to this as yo-yo breathing, and there's many different ways you can have your hands. The most simplest way is using your thumb and your pinky on your right hand. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, thumb to your left nostril, pinky to the right nostril. So you're gonna start with Nadi Shodhana, so you can have your hands this way. I do it the more traditional way. I like the index and middle finger to connect with my third eye chakra. So you're gonna plug your right nostril. Breathe in through your left. Plug your left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Plug it. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Plug it. Out through the right. In through the right. Plug it. Out through the left. In through the left. Out through the right. In through the right. Out through the left. In through the left. Out through the right. And continue this exercise. We're gonna do this for a couple of minutes. Yo-yo breathing, so whichever you're breathing out, as far as your nostril, you're gonna breathe in through that same nostril and then out through the other. So in through the right, out through the left, in through the left, out through the right. So you're gonna go back and forth. If not, you can just return to regular breathing or deep breathing. The next time you breathe in, breathe out through both nostrils. And take a few more breaths just so you can even it out. See if you can breathe deeper and slower. Challenge yourself and see if you can breathe in for about 4 to 5 seconds and out for 4 to 5 seconds. See if you can breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 8 seconds. Place one hand on your heart and you're going to place the other on your belly. On your inhale, bring your focus to the very top of your head. And on your exhale, bring it all the way down to your root chakra, which is at the very end of your tailbone. Take a big inhale through your nose and go as slow as you can, out through the nose or out through the mouth. Take another big inhale. Exhale as slow as you can. And then with one hand, or maybe both, you're going to begin tapping your heart, going up and down the sternum, up and down. So what I recommend, and something that helps me, is when I breathe in, I'm tapping up, and as I exhale, I'm tapping down. Breathe. Tapping down. Inhale when you tap up. Take a big inhale through your nose. Place your hands together at your heart center and slowly exhale. Bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. And you're going to sit nice and tall. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale and go forward. If you're already feeling the stretch, don't go beyond it. Just breathe to where you're feeling the stretch and bring your awareness to your root chakra. If you're feeling comfortable with deep breathing, begin deep breathing. We're gonna do about 10 rounds. In and out through the nose or in and out through the mouth is 1. On your inhale, slowly roll yourself up. We're gonna do a squat, but I am gonna give you variations in case you don't wanna do the squat, known as the yogi squat. So you can do a wide-legged stretch if you would prefer to keep your body here, that's fine. If you do wanna go into the squat, you're gonna bring your heels in a little bit, and it really just depends on how you're made. Some people are able to squat this way with their toes forward. I personally don't mind that, but because I have tighter hip flexors, I like to rotate my feet out so it stretches my hip flexors a bit more. So you can do the wide-legged or you can sit in the yogi squat. And honestly, this is something that you can do throughout the day if you're sitting out in your patio, or if you're reading something, or even if you're eating. So in some cultures they eat this way, and it's actually also really good for your digestive system. So wherever you're at, relax through your shoulders and begin scanning your body using your breath. Bring your awareness to your sacral chakra, which is right above your root chakra and right below the navel. The sacral chakra is all about our confidence, and it's the color orange. So if you want to visualize the color orange, you can, or simply just bring your awareness and your breath in that location. Awareness and your breath, that's how we're activating, that's how we're recharging our energies. On your next exhale, place your hands down if you're in the squat, and you're gonna lift yourself up, unless you want to do the caterpillar. So if you're doing if you're on the wide-legged bend and you would prefer to straighten your legs out and go forward this way, relax through your upper body and bring your head down. You can do it that way, or if you prefer to do this standing, you're going to do what's called dangling and place your hands to the opposite elbows and just dangle down. You don't have to add any movement here unless you want to. And if you are standing and your hamstrings are on the tighter side, you can bend your knees slightly, and that will take it more to your back and your glutes and not too much of your hamstrings. Wherever you're at, bring your awareness to your solar plexus. So bring your awareness to your belly right above your navel. The solar plexus is the color yellow. The solar plexus is all about confidence. The sacral chakra, I made a mistake, by the way. It's about creativity. As you can tell, I'm still waking up too. But your solar plexus is all about confidence. But energy is going to flow where it's needed. So even when you make a mistake, whether if you're a student or a teacher, it's all about the intention. Begin scanning your body. And visualize the color yellow. Or if you're having a hard time visualizing the color, visualize something that you know is yellow. It can be a banana. If you're in the dangling position, if you're standing, place your hands down and you're going to gently bring yourself down into a toe squat. If you're in the caterpillar, bring yourself onto your knees. I will give you different variations as this one can be pretty intense. So a toe squat is when you have your toes flat. Toes are flat, your heels are lifted, and then you're going to bring your buns down to the heels of your feet. If you're feeling that tightness in your feet, then this is a really good stretch for you. You can move around, because I know once I started doing this, it took a while for me to get to this point where I'm just sitting here. So take your time on it. If you have pillows, you can bring a pillow underneath, or maybe 2 pillows, and maybe not sit as far down. This will take the edge off a little bit so it's not as intense. While you're here, we're going to work through our shoulders and begin rolling the shoulders back. Bring your awareness to your heart chakra, which is the color green, all about love and compassion for ourselves and others. And begin rolling your shoulders in the opposite direction. Lift yourself up if you are all the way down, and then you're going to flatten your feet for what's called the ankle stretch. Bring yourself back. and see how it feels on your feet. You'll be surprised how much tension we hold. You're going to take your arms straight out in front of you, and let's start with your right arm on top of the left. Twist your arms for what's called the eagle, nice and strong, the strength of an eagle. And then you're going to bring your awareness to your throat chakra, communication, which is the color blue. Communication in all aspects of our lives, how we speak, how we listen, how we speak to others, including ourselves, whether if it's out loud or if it's internal. But bring your awareness, your breath, and breathe. On your next exhale, gently unravel your arms, shake it on out, and then we're going to do the same with the other arm on top. So now you're going to place the left on top of the right, wrap your arms, bring your awareness to your throat. Visualize the color blue. On your exhale, gently unravel your arms. And then we're gonna go into what's called the Sphinx pose. So Sphinx, you're gonna extend your legs straight out while you're on your belly. Place your elbows right underneath the shoulders. You're gonna roll the shoulders back, lift up through the chest. Bring your awareness to your third eye chakra right in between your eyebrows. Your inner wisdom, your intuition. And the third eye chakra is an indigo color. Some people might see it as a deep purple or a deep bluish kind of color. But however it comes to you, which way you resonate with it, allow yourself to connect with it. That's what the whole point of bringing your awareness. exhale, bring yourself all the way down onto your belly and roll on over to your back. We're gonna do the happy baby. So you're gonna bring your hands to the outside of your feet. Try to drive your knees down, and when you lift your feet, flex your feet so the bottoms of your feet are mirroring the ceiling. Really focus on opening up through your lower back. You might feel your inner thighs if you're on the tighter side. And bring your awareness to your crown chakra, so the very, very top of your head. Make sure you're dropping down through your shoulders so it helps you keep your legs in place and it doesn't creep up to your neck. Now you can keep it here. If you do want a deeper stretch, straighten out through your legs and then point your toes. And then begin scanning your body. On your next exhale, slowly and gently bring the bottoms of your feet together and bring the feet down, your knees out for reclined butterfly. If you want more of a stretch with your upper body as well, place your hands to the opposite elbows and bring your arms underneath your head. Begin deep breathing, deep and slow breathing, if it feels comfortable. On your next exhale, gently bring your legs together if you are in reclined butterfly, and then bring the legs down for Shavasana. While you're breathing and connecting with your body, notice if you're seeing any colors, And if you're not seeing it, that's fine. It takes a lot of practice. And if you are seeing certain colors, in yoga, we like to connect with our chakras, which is our energy system. And for me, I like to think of it as if I'm thinking of a specific color, if it's blue, for example, such as the blue for your throat chakra, that gives me an opportunity to connect with that specific chakra. Like, what is something that I can work on? What is something that I can challenge myself with? I'm going to read some affirmations. We're going to start with your root chakra. But like I said, if any other colors come up, that is absolutely okay. The root chakra is red and it's located at the end of your tailbone. I am safe and secure. I am safe and secure. Bring your awareness to your sacral chakra, which is right above your root chakra, right below your navel, and it's the color orange. I prioritize what brings me joy. I prioritize what brings me joy. Bring your awareness to your solar plexus, so right above your belly button, and it's the color yellow. I hold the key to my own happiness. I hold the key to my own happiness. Bring your awareness to your heart chakra, which is green. I am open and ready to receive love. I am open and ready to receive love. And bring your awareness to your throat chakra, which is the color blue. I speak with clarity and confidence. I speak with clarity and confidence. Bring your awareness to your third eye chakra, right in between your eyebrows. And it's an indigo, purpley bluish color. I am in alignment with my purpose. I am in alignment with my purpose. Bring your awareness to your crown chakra. I like to visualize this one as a bright color, bright white, bright light, shining right above your head. I also like to visualize the crown chakra as your crown, so visualize an actual crown above your head. I honor the divinity that exists within me. I honor the divinity that exists within me. I recommend staying in Shavasana and continue either breathing and working on your breathing exercises, breathing deep and breathing slow, just for a few rounds, 5 to 10 rounds if that helps, or you can just breathe regularly. But I don't recommend getting up from Shavasana right away. Shavasana is the most important pose, and If you feel the urge to get up, that means you need to lay it down a little bit longer. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your Shavasana, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see everyone the next time. Namaste.